Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am going to be doing a love reading for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So stay tuned. I will be doing a card from the Romance Angels, and the tarot cards that I'm using is Tarot in Wonderland, a beautiful deck that my daughter Ariel sent to me. And I absolutely love it. So I will be using this for the earth signs as well as the air signs that I will be doing later. So thank you for tuning in, and we will begin. I will set this aside, and I will start by pulling a romance oracle card for each of the signs, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So I am making these a timeless read for this week, meaning that whenever you come across it, it was probably meant for you. Again, sometimes these don't resonate totally with somebody, and that's okay. It just meant that maybe at that time, it wasn't resonating with you. And, you know, there's millions of Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorn out there, and every read cannot possibly resonate with everyone. So, you know, just tune in for next week and see if maybe next week resonates. What I mean by timeless, I mean that it's if it's going to resonate with you, that at that moment when you see it, it will kind of like activate the energy, I guess, or make you realize what's going on more so. All right, so I'm going to do one more shuffle and pull out the three cards. We will start with Taurus. Taurus, your card is attraction. Virgo, let your friends help you. And Capricorn, you deserve love. All right. All sounding pretty good. I will go ahead and set these aside over here. And I will be using my gorgeous set, the Tarot in Wonderland. I'm going to set aside Virgo and Capricorn. And Taurus, your card is attraction. You attract romance, love by enjoying this moment fully. I love these angel romance oracles. All right, so I've said it in previous videos. This deck is gorgeously illustrated, but they're really hard to shuffle because they're very thin. And there are moments where they shuffle very well, like I just did right now, and moments where they are just reluctant and will not shuffle. All right. Oops. All right, Taurus. Where is the attraction? Do one more. Are you attracted to somebody, or is somebody attracted to you? We'll find out. Cut the deck. Here we go. We've got King of Pentacles. Very nice energy. Very genuine, very loving, down to earth, sincere, and long-term love energy. We've got the Three of Cups, celebrating. Could be celebrating love, celebrating family. And then we have the Two of Wands. So it looks like there's going to be a choice. And the Wands are passionate, creative energies. So maybe there is a choice that's going to have to be made, Taurus. All right. I'm going to pull the clarifier right now because I am curious to see the King of Pentacles right now, who that person is, if it clarifies any more. The Devil. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yesterday I did the water signs, and not that their reads were negative, but it just seems like there was a little bit more like look out, be careful, pay attention. And I'm getting that a little bit too from Taurus. For Taurus, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. All right, so Taurus, you are going to enjoy the love of somebody who has a best interest in mind for you. I believe so, by the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a very serious person. It's not somebody that plays around with love. Their intentions are to go in, all in, basically, in a relationship. And this to me is because King of Pentacles can show up and be very significant in a money reading or a career reading, but in this case we are talking about romance, and they tend to be the most reliable of the elements for tarot and astrology, or horoscopes. You are going to have some good times with this person. Whether it's a permanent thing or not, I'm not seeing whether... I'm thinking that for you, it's not going to be a complete attraction in the end. You are going to have a good time. You are going to maybe enjoy a nice summer with this person. But in the end, I feel that you are going to be making a choice based on what is best for you. And there is something, and the Devil card is what's telling me this. The Devil card isn't a horrible thing always. It could be. It could be this person is abusive. This person has addictions. This person maybe is verbally just abused. Just not a good person in general. But, and I'm not saying that everyone that has an addiction is not a good person. That's not what I'm talking about. But it can mean anything that is not good for you. Or somebody that in your life is not working for you. Okay. A Devil card is a personal thing, could be even for yourself. You may have to look within yourself and see, are you obsessive with this person? Is this person possessive of you? Like you're going to have to take a look. And it looks by the Two of Wands that the Wands are passionate. They're passionate. So you are going to have to be making a choice that's going to require some, I guess, putting aside one passion for another, or deciding if this relationship is based solely on passion and not substance. And you're going to have to check out the devil. They always say the devil's in the details. So you're going to have to check out, in the end, is this person for me? Now, this person's intentions for you are genuine. I believe that this person really likes you. I believe that this person has long-term in their minds, but I feel that there may be something about them that is just not for you, okay? Because you can have lots of people falling in love with you, lots of people wanting, to settle down with you, but it doesn't mean that they are the right choice. So this person, Taurus, does not look like they're the right choice. Now, you're going to have a lot of fun. You are going to have a lot of things in common. You're going to enjoy a lot of times together. But in the end, you will realize that there is something that needs to be cut. And if that person can't change that, or they're not willing to, then you're just going to have to move on. And I think that is where the choice is. I'm not sure what choice you're going to take, but it looks like you will come to the conclusion that you do need to make a choice. I'm going to set these cards here. They're beautiful so that you can take a look and see what they look like. I'm going to put the Devil card up here with the King. So when I pull the card right off the bat, the clarifier, it was to clarify the King, if they can give me more information about the person. And the information it gave me is that this person's going to have something that is just not going to be good for you. Whatever that may be, you're going to make the decision that even though you have a lot of fun together, you need to move on, possibly. Okay, so you're going to be faced with that decision. And in the end, it's not going to be, I'm not getting from here that it's going to be time wasted, or it's going to be a hugely disappointing, regretful situation where you think, I wish I would have never met them. It's not going to be a situation like that. It's just going to be something that you inside, Taurus, because you are very grounded, very realistic, going to come to the conclusion that, you know what, this person has this person has that. I need to move on, and we'll call it a day. All right, it's not showing anything traumatic, anything dramatic. So, just sometimes you just have to kiss a lot of frogs. That's all. All right, Taurus, you are done. I hope it resonated for some of you. Putting this card back away there. Put these back in the deck, and we are going to move into Virgo. All right, so let me pull this card here. I like to throw these back in the deck. Virgo, what is going to happen with you when you let your friends help you? Ask for and accept support from others. I know that can be kind of hard for Virgos. Virgos are very analytical people. And I feel that they're very independent-minded as well. And they always want to do the right thing. So open up, Virgos, and let your friends and family help. There you go. The cards are just stubborn sometimes. All right. We're like, I guess technically we're not really in summertime, but it's been in the 90s here for the last 2 weeks. And today the highs are 68. It is incredible. That's why I'm wearing a sweater. All right, let's do one more shuffle, Virgo, and let's find out what you need. Let's do one more. I feel like I need one more. Let's find out what help you need from your friends and family. Cut the deck. All right, let's see what we've got. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, you might need a little bit of help finding your way there. 9 of Wands. I see that you have your guard up, the defensive stance, and you've got the Devil. So your friends and your family are going to help you. All right. So I'm thinking that in your present situation, whether you're in a relationship right now or you're getting out of one or you've kind of met somebody, it looks like you have your defenses up. Something is going on where you're feeling that all is not well. I guess that's the best way to say it. You may feel like there are things going on maybe behind your back, or that something's going on that you can't trust. And what I'm seeing in this card with the 5 of Pentacles is that not everything is as it seems, okay? Bad things, so everyone experiences kind of bad feelings, intuition, but sometimes your intuitions can lead you, or your mind can get the best of you. So it looks here like you just need to look up and think a little more clearly and look at things a little bit more clearly. And maybe you might be wearing those lenses, you know, the blinders, like what they put on horses, where you're looking for one particular thing and you are not noticing everything else around you. And maybe you're wallowing a little bit in misery, and it looks like you just have your guard up constantly. And when you have your guard up constantly, it's really difficult to see things for what they are and to really see things very clearly, Virgo. And that is what I'm seeing, is that for you, you are finding the devil everywhere. Whether they are there in one place or not, it's like you're just seeing everywhere you look, you see the devil. And you need to let your guard down just a little bit. I know it can be kind of hard to do sometimes. If you've experienced something negative, then, you know, and some people are just like that. And you know what, Virgo, from my experience, sometimes when you experience something negative, that's all you see. And you're going to keep looking for more and more and more, to a point where you're not going to be able to see hope anywhere, or you're not going to be able to see anything different, because you're seeing what you want to see. Or not necessarily what you want to see, but what you feel. It's almost like a sense of doom, of constant doom that you're feeling about your relationship right now. And your relationship is not that doomed. You need to get out of your rut. And that is what the 9 of Swords is showing, is you are in a place where you're constantly on defense and you're constantly looking around like you just can't relax. And that is not good for you, Virgo. The devil is not everywhere. So it's sort of like saying that things aren't as bad as you think they are, but you might be making them worse. So I'm going to pull the clarifier right now and see what else I can see. The 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups is walking away, a final decision. And it looks like I don't know, you may be walking away from something, Virgo. Or in the end, someone may be walking away from you. And, let your friends help you. I feel that in this situation, things are not as bad as you think they are as far as what's happening to you. But it just might be, you might be in a place where you may have to call it quits. Okay? And reach for family and friends for support on how to do that. And I'm thinking that the support card is more for you to kind of get through if the end is possibly there. Because it's a 7. So you have the 6 of Cups. So there's, I don't want to get into a history of the tarot cards, but there's the tarot cards go in a sequence. Okay? And okay, I'm going to get into the history of it. So you have, when you back up to the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Cups is where you are looking at your relationship and seeing things that are not working out, and you turn your back to the good things, the good part of the relationship, because you're focused on the bad part. The 6 of Cups is then you move into a point where you start reminiscing about your past. Maybe the person that you were with, you knew them as a child, you knew them when you were young. Maybe you have a lot of memories, so you start kind of going through the memory part of it. Then the 7 of Cups is, I love the 7 of Cups, and I feel that the 7 of Cups can be very positive, but it could also indicate negative fantasy thinking, like having too many thoughts, too many fantasies, not being able to make up your mind, not being able to choose the correct path because your thinking's just not straight. And then there's the 8 of Cups, which is kind of like the final part of that whole series of events that you're going through about your relationship, and it's the final one. And it usually indicates walking away from something or putting something to rest for sure. So if you are not in a place where you are going to be walking away from your relationship, you might, hopefully, if you feel like your relationship is working out and you can figure out a way to let go and not see the devil everywhere and stop being so defensive, that you might put some things to rest finally that need to go away in order to make your relationship work. So I'm not seeing that you're doomed here, like your relationship's doomed, and it's not that you're finally walking away from it or they're going to walk away from you. But it also, I think it kind of gives the idea that whatever has you on defense, maybe you need to put those things away, look at things in a new light, find the positive things, work with them, and maybe the issues will be finally put to rest. And you can move on to your relationship and work it out. Could be that too. Or it could be the end of it. I don't know. Only you know. All right, Virgo, I hope this does resonate with some of you. Again, the read has, you can look at it in 2 ways. You can be ending your relationship, or you can be ending the part of your relationship, the relationship that is not working, and you will move through it and move on together, okay? And honestly, I can read what the cards say. It's really up to you what happens in the end. All right, I will put this one aside, Virgo, and we are going to be doing Capricorns next. Capricorns, you are late December and first part of January. You deserve love. I love this. You are lovable. All right, let me shuffle the cards. Capricorns, earth signs. There they go. They don't want to shuffle. Okay, so you are lovable. You deserve love. What is going on, Capricorn? do one more. I think that should feel pretty good. All right, cut the cards. I'm putting a lot of wear and tear on these cards already. All right, let's see what you've got, Capricorn. You've got the Lovers. Ooh, you do deserve love. Maybe love is coming your way. The World. Excellent. And the Nine of Pentacles, which is the independent energy. Very beautiful cards. I'm going to pull your clarifier right away. And Justice. All right. Now, Justice, it's pretty interesting. You know the Alice in Wonderland nemesis, the Alice nemesis is the Queen of Hearts. So here she is, and she's just swinging her sword, wanting justice. And we all know that she wants justice for everything as long as it's going her way. And she looks very mean in the card, but in tarot, justice can literally mean that justice is going to be served, and if you did something, you're going to get your what's it called, when your karmic justice, or literally you just want things to be fair for everybody, and you want everyone to be happy. You want things to work out the way they should. So it's not a bad thing, even though the Alice in Wonderland tarot shows the Queen of Hearts demanding justice. All right, so beautiful read for you, Capricorn. So it looks, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me answer that. Hang up. Sorry about that, Capricorn. My house phone never goes off, but of course it did now. All right, Capricorn, here we go. It looks like if you have not found this person already, you will. And again, this is a timeless read, so it's not like, it could be like if you're watching it today and let's say you don't know anyone that you really are interested in right now. It could happen next week. It could happen in a month. But if you have not found somebody that you really care about, you will find them. And I want to say that you're going to find them fairly quickly. I wouldn't, even though I'm calling this a timeless read, I would say that you're going to find them maybe by the end of July or something like that, pretty much during the summertime. And they're going to be a great person. You guys are going to connect on so many levels. And you're going to feel like you have the world in your hands. And you did get the World card here too. And you got the Nine of Pentacles. What's great about this particular connection with this person is that they will give you a level of freedom and independence. And I believe that they probably want that for themselves as well, where your relationship's going to be very balanced. You are not going to have to worry about this person being very possessive or overly jealous or somebody that is going to want to be with you 24/7. And unless you're a person that likes that, that's going to work out great. I personally do not like 24/7 relationships. I feel like people need their independence. They need to live their own lives on the side and then always come back to each other. Don't spend time with your partner, of course. That's not what I'm saying. But it's always good to have your own, a little mini independent life on the side where you can do things with your friend, you can express yourself, and I feel like people grow better that way. And it looks like this is the kind of relationship that you are going to have with this person. You are lovable. They're going to see that, and they want to see you be happy. They want to see you having friends. They want to see you experiencing the world and just having fun and enjoying each other. And the Nine of Pentacles is also a card of abundance and richness in many areas in your life. This could be richness and abundance and love and money and success in your career, or even though the Pentacles tend to be more geared toward material comforts, and it's also about long-lasting relationships, this card really shows that you are going to have a kind of love that we basically all are looking for. It's going to be very stable, very, not predictable. What's the word I'm looking for? Constant, reliable. That's what I'm more looking for, reliable kind of love, where you're not going to be worried about what they're doing. They're not going to worry about what you're doing. It's going to be full of trust. Okay? It's going to be a relationship where I feel that you are going to feel like finally I have found somebody who understands me, somebody who can give me, you know, freedom to be doing things on my own. And, you know, whenever I think about, and it's actually a sad story, and I don't know why, a movie, I don't know why I'm thinking of it right now, but if you guys have ever seen The Bucket List, and it has Jack Nicholson and, oh my God, I'm not remembering the name of the other actor. But anyways, it's where these two men meet. They have terminal cancer, and I cannot remember the man's name. He's in Batman. He plays Lucius in Batman, The Dark Knight. Anyways, where this man realizes he's dying, and he makes a bucket list. And some of the things on his bucket list do not include his wife. And she gets very upset about the fact that he only has a certain amount of time to live. And he's choosing to create this life for himself before he dies, and she's not in it. And, you know, I could see why that would hurt. I don't know why it made me think of the movie, but every time I think of like people having their own lives, like even, and then she understands at the end, like this is his life, and he needs to enjoy his life. And if that's what he needs, that's what he needs. So anyways, it made me think of the movie. It was kind of sad, but independence and having the ability and having the understanding from your partner that for them to support you through your dreams and through the things that you want to do. And if you want to take a weekend to go hiking somewhere, camping with your friends, that you're okay with that. If you want to have a girls' weekend and fly out to the beach somewhere, unless you're lucky and you live at the beach, then fly out somewhere with your friends, and the person's not going to give you a hard time. They're in support of you. All right? The justice is just about both of you being happy, everyone getting what they need, and everyone being fair with each other. So this is a beautiful, beautiful message for you, Capricorn. So if you have not found this person, you will find them. And I think you're going to be very, very happy with this person. And if you're with that person right now, then this message is to cherish them. And if you are struggling with some of those independent, you know, being supportive of them, then maybe this message is simply saying that. Open up. Be a little bit more supportive of your partner. And don't be afraid to ask the same of them. All right? So Capricorn, I think that you are in for a very, very special relationship. I'm going to turn the cards like this so you can see them. And so I hope this resonates with some of you. And I'm very excited for this, for you, Capricorn, because it sounds to me like you are going to find somebody that you are going to be very, very happy with. I am not seeing technically marriage, even though the pentacles do indicate long term, but I do see a very happy relationship. Whether this ends up in marriage or not, I don't know, but it's definitely love. And it's a good kind of love. So awesome read for you, Capricorn. All right, so that is the end of my Earth signs love messages. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up. Please make a comment, and please subscribe. And I hope to do a lot more of these in the future, where maybe you guys can tell me what you want to see. And I would love to do something based on what an audience kind of thinks they want, and that way I can kind of make it a little more personal too for the audience. So anyways, thank you. I am Natalia Roos. Thank you for coming to my channel, Miami Star, and hope to see you soon in the future. Thank you.